Does it look, are you recording?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it look shitty?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, good. Alright, my name is Steven. We're here with
Dimitry Dino. What's up?
Dimitry. What does the Lehigh Valley mean to you?
Lehigh Valley is where I grew up. Allentown, PA, Schnecksville, Pennsylvania. Yeah, I grew up there my whole entire life. Grew up in the suburbs, very suburban, like High School Musical kind of. So it's like that type of vibe I'm on. So I'm used to just literally chilling, and like that's why I kind of talk like this too. We lived in a valley, so I don't know. So it's like really chill for me, and I'm used to like really easygoing stuff, I guess. But it means home. It means getting out of home, reaching new boundaries that I never thought I could, but always dreamed of. So it just reminds me of like the start of everything.
What's your biggest fear?
My biggest fear is not accomplishing my goals and dreams and being a failure in life. That's really it. I just want to do what I always said I was going to do from the start.
Can you talk to me about Reeves?
Reeves is my boy. Reeves is the man. He's honestly the first person I really worked with as a producer and is titled as my producer, myself, in-house producer. Like, I love that guy. I found him in my high school, like senior year, I believe, when we were in art class together, and he pulled out his phone and he was making beats on it. And I was like, oh shit. So I decided, I approached him, I was like, yo, you make beats? And he's like, yeah, I do. And then ever since then, it was like a wrap. I went to his house, met his family, we always worked in his basement together, like literally every day after school. And that's when I really started like trying to like take myself somewhere else with everything with the music. Reeves started as an EDM producer, so a lot of electronic music. He wasn't really too involved with like the whole rap scene of stuff, which is what I do. So it was definitely a transition for him to transition into EDM, into rap style music. But he always still carries that same vibe and style with him too, which is why my music kind of sounds on that type of wave as well. So we kind of just made something special together. But yeah, he's a man, definitely. I love Reeves.
What does London mean to you?
London means new opportunity for me. London also means just, I don't know, like seeing the world for the first time like that. I never traveled outside this country. Probably been to like 6 states at most, if anything. And just London just reminds me of the time when I came up in New York, I guess, and I got signed as a model. Literally like the second month I was flying out to London, and that was such like a shocker to me because I never traveled by myself or did anything like that on that level. Like even going to New York by myself, like for the weekend was like, whoa. Like, I felt like I was a big man, and now they're telling me I have to go on a plane to London by myself. So I feel like London is another pinpoint in my life where I got something done or took on a new challenge that I never really even imagined, and I turned out okay. So that just like makes me realize I really can do whatever I can do if I put my mind to it, and then things will work out. Like I went to London, I got there, had no phone service, no anything. I was trapped outside my apartment. But anyway, I figured it out and I turned out fine, and now it's like gonna be my 7th time going back to London for a week. But this time I'm going for a whole month. So London definitely means opportunity for me. Something new, definitely, something new. And I'm really thankful for London. Taught me a lot.
Now, I know you're not wearing it right now, but you have a pair of Ricks.
Yeah, I love Rick Owens right now. I mean, I don't have that much from him. I have like shoes. But yeah, Rick Owens is the man. His aesthetic's really good. I love shit like that. It's just like really cool to me. I'm always into fashion, so I'm a model as well. So I know about fashion. I love fashion. I do that shit. But other than that, yeah, Rick Owens, I'd love to like maybe walk with him, work with him, even talk with him, just meet him. Not much, but I just want to meet him and see where his mind's at, because his mind is he's so dark, but he does it in a beautiful way, if that makes sense.
Well, tomorrow, Friday, May 31st, Out the Swamp, your first EP comes out. Talk about that, what the title means, how you got there, what the songs in it might mean.
So Out the Swamp is kind of me like giving tribute to Lehigh Valley, even though there's no real swamps there. But it feels like a swamp at the same time. Like you're really surrounded by nature. It's all I really know, nature and stuff like that. And it's kind of a play on the words of my emoji that I always use. If you know me, I use the alligator emoji, even though it's an alligator, not a dino. But the alligator was first before they had the dinosaurs, so I'm sticking to it. Whatever. But yeah, Out the Swamp, it's like me coming up, growing up, and literally like taking that step out of the swamp, whatever you want to call it, Pennsylvania, Lehigh Valley, but like taking that next step out and really experiencing like what I always dreamed of doing. And it's crazy, that's been like a year and a half or so, and shit's like here now, and it's like, whoa. But still, I want to keep going further than that. Now, like if I would look back from the time I was living in Lehigh Valley, the shit that I'm doing now, I'd be like, holy shit. But now I feel like normal with it. And now I want to do the next shit that's gonna make me feel like holy shit. And when I get to there, I'm not gonna feel like holy shit. I want to get to the next thing. So honestly, Out the Swamp's literally just me getting out of my comfort zone, me pushing myself to boundaries I never thought I could, but I always dreamed of doing this, and then literally just taking on that challenge myself and being an adult with it. Like moving to New York, the most expensive city, like I never thought I'd be able to do that. Going to London, whatever, for like a week at a time, like 6 times already. Never thought I'd be doing that. Like finishing a full project, recording in New York. Never thought I'd be doing that. Having my own listening party. Like I always dreamed of having parties of my own. Now I'm gonna have one tomorrow night. Never thought I'd be doing that. Like just all the stuff, like taking yourself out your comfort zone, I believe is like that whole title, Out the Swamp. Play on words, whatever you want to take it as, but for me it's like literally leaving my house, like moving out, taking that initial step, like yo, I'm gone. Yeah, that's what it means for me.
One last question. What does Bacardi mean to you?
So Bacardi was honestly the first song where I really found like, yo, this is like my, like when you create, when you want to make something that you love hearing, like that was the first time I literally made something that I wanted to make. Where it's like, yo, like this is like the sound I always wanted to get to. And like I finally got to that sound, and that was like such a crazy thing to me because I've always been recording, but I wasn't like putting out music, or I wasn't totally excited about it because I was still developing myself. So like for me to record that and sound the way that I really wanted to sound, like that really saucy sound, which was what I was going for, was like, whoa. And it was just like a little anthem at the time, like I like Bacardi. So it was like an anthem for me and my friends, just like, yeah, I'm about to do this shit. Like, here you go. Like, here's the sound I always wanted to create, and now I got to it. And now seeing where my sound goes now is just another story itself. So it's like, I love it. Like Bacardi, the song was like my first song really on SoundCloud that like, it literally kind of blew up in its own way. I guess you could say blow up, like whatever, but it was cool for what it was, definitely. But yeah, definitely a good song.
And what's next for Dimitry Dino?
What's next is I'm planning on having an actual album, like a real album, the full concept and everything. I gave you guys songs for the summer. That's really what it is. It's just a couple songs for you guys to jam out to. They're all good. So that's what I'm giving to you guys, because you guys been asking for like, you want a project. I don't like to rush stuff, so I felt like I was ready to put a collective of songs out, so that's what I'm gonna do. But now it's really time to like get to an album mode and really have a full concept for you guys, a whole story that you can really see where I'm coming from. Because I'm still like not showing my full story to everyone. But if you know me, you know me. But I wanna give people that experience, like literally Out the Swamp. But what's next? Hopefully go on tour. Hopefully bigger headlines. Just like elevate myself to the next level. Hopefully when you're watching this, and you see it like next year, you can be like, oh shit, like damn. Like,
You did his stuff.
yeah, you know what I mean? I like speaking stuff into existence, manifesting it. Which I really do that. So it's like, if you heard me in class when in high school, it's always a kid standing up. I want to be famous when I grow up. Or I want to do this. I want to be a model. People would laugh, but like I never thought much of it. Like I was never gonna doubt myself. I mean, there's times where you doubt yourself for sure, but you just gotta do it. Honestly, if you know what you want, just do that shit. Do that shit. Do that shit. Sure.
My name is Steven. This is an unscripted interview brought to you by the Story Program. This is
Dimitry Dino.
Thank you, Dimitri.